All right. So once again, welcome to LiveGood, our Monday presentation. That's the first for the year 2024, and we trust that you are here and you are excited about the year that is before us, right? It, as Ryan and Norda said, that it is the year of explosion. Because last year was just warming up, persons was just beginning to get to know it, but now that it's on the market, we are approaching 1 million members. We expect growth and significant growth this year. You really want to be at the top of your game and at the top of the ladder as well, right? When all that influx will be coming, that you would have been well positioned. All right, so what you're about to hear is a presentation on the most exciting business, online business, right? That an online program that is out there today. All right. It has really revolutionized the network marketing industry, because not only is it simple to understand and simple to do, but it has changed a lot of the things that have bogged network marketing over the years. All right. And I'll tell you what it's all about. So LiveGood, we are here, and our aim and our stated goal is to improve health and to eradicate poverty. But we're going to do it in a safe, legal, and legitimate way. And that is very important. A lot of persons can do a lot of things, but they are not legal. But we are doing it above board, very transparent, and you will see what it's all about. In fact, LiveGood is a company that is established in the United States. And that's a good place to start, because you know the laws and the regulations with regards to startup companies and multi-level marketing company. There are laws, and so we are not shy. We're not starting somewhere in Thailand or somewhere, you know, where the laws are relaxed and so forth. We started right there in the United States, under the nose of all the regulators. So it tells you that we are confident that what we are doing is above board. In fact, it is shown, and I will show you as well that it is. We are committed to helping people. All right. And the way that we are doing that is by bringing to the market, bringing to us, to the individual, the most advanced nutritional supplement that you will find. And the reason it's the most advanced, it's manufactured in the best way right there in America, but also it is sourced. It is sourced in places where it is that all around the world, where you could get the best organic ingredients. All right. And Ryan is especially you know, he takes time to actually source the best ingredients. And if you have the best ingredients, the likelihood is that you'll have the best product, because you're using good manufacturing patterns to actually put the product together in world-class manufacturing plants right there in America that meets all the standards of, you know, for manufacturing, especially things that persons will be taking in, like persons will be consuming. So all of that is in place, and that is the reason that LiveGood can boast of bringing the best product to the market. But not only that, we are bringing it to the market without the high price tag of the other companies. All right. In fact, here's what our mission states. Our mission statement says to help people get healthy and stay healthy without having to spend a fortune to do it. Right? That to me is really good, very to the point. And so for the year that we have been in LiveGood, we are seeing that persons are continuing to buy the products because they see results, and it's affordable, right? Much more than anything else that they will find on the market. Now, who are the people who have brought this company to us? The CEO and co-founder is Ben Glinsky. He has been in network marketing. He has all the experience. He has owned and even managed network marketing company, and he's just a really expert in that area. Over 20 years of experience, and he have teamed up with his good friend Norda Kazan, who's even been in network marketing even before him. And so the two of them combined have over 50 years of network marketing experience. So we know that we are well grounded with the leaders of the company and their knowledge of the network marketing space. And that is the reason, as they have developed this company within just a year, just over a year, you're seeing this kind of growth. All right. Absolutely no, we have had no really teething problem. Everything seems to have just been working well because they put all of the experience that they have had over the years into this, and it is really, really doing well. They have teamed up with the health personals of Ryan Goodkin and his wife, Lisa Goodkin. These are the ones who develop the product and educate us on the product. And they have a program every Monday where they talk about the products that are in the LiveGood company. All right. Today, they were discussing the essential oil, the newest product on that they on the market, the newest product that they have brought in. It was launched today. So LiveGood is a direct sales company. But unlike most network marketing company who are also a direct sales company, a LiveGood is seeing an explosion in interest and growth. And you have to ask why. And the kind of interest we're talking about, the kind of growth we are talking about is that in 7 months, LiveGood had surpassed 500,000 members. That was in July of last year, right? Because LiveGood was launched in December of 2022. So December this year just passed was actually 1 year. So we just short of, on the 13th of this month will be 13 months. And within that time, LiveGood has grown. In fact, as of yesterday, LiveGood had exceeded 990,000 members. We're talking about just less than 10,000 members short of 1 million in just over 1 year. Now you ask yourself, what about LiveGood that is so great, that is so exciting, that so many persons are not just listening to lectures, but they are actually joining. They are actually paying their subscription and becoming part of LiveGood, becoming full-fledged members. What about LiveGood? Why is it experiencing such growth? What products does it have that are attracting so many persons? And not just in America, we're talking about all around the globe. All right. So number one, LiveGood helps you save quite a lot. In fact, you could save up to sometimes 75% from as compared to the products, the similar products that you will find in other network marketing companies. We're talking about a product that you may have bought, like a multivitamins, maybe for $100 in one of those network marketing company. LiveGood is able to manufacture, to formulate this product and to give it to you at $25. That is the kind of difference that you find when it comes to LiveGood. When it says that you don't have to pay a fortune, this is what we are talking about. You really, really don't have to pay much to actually buy the LiveGood product and to use it and to see results. Now, the network marketing company has been around for many, many years. But LiveGood came on the scene in late 2020, in fact, the last month of 2022, with a paradigm shift of what the industry had become. Because initially the industry was supposed to have brought the most genuine product on the market, but allow persons to grow and to make residual income. But it turned out that with the exorbitant price of this product, that many persons who have very, very good intention, they start with earnest, with eager and and zest, but they just can't continue because of the price tag, right? Now, not only that, most network marketing company has an auto ship requirement. In order for you to keep making money, they tell you that in order for you to, you have to, they would send the products for you every month, and you have to sell. And you have to sell a certain quota of what is sent in order for you to get any kind of compensation. Now, this may sound good at the beginning, but it becomes a nag and a burden at the end. Not long from after you start, because the first month, it may be new and everybody would want to have it. The second month, maybe you might get some new market. But by the third month, you have to go back to the same individuals. How many persons do you know? but these individuals say, but I still have the product. I'm not through with it yet. You know, and so forth, and maybe next month, and they keep pushing you back, and pretty soon you're not getting any sales. Now, when you know, or if persons will take from you and they begin to take credit, and then you know, and they try hiding from you because you don't have the money to pay, and that becomes a burden, right? And something that you know that you don't like, because you don't like to be running after persons, you know, begging persons, or people literally hiding from you when they see you coming because they think you're trying to sell something to them. Well, LiveGood does not have any of these requirements. We have eradicated this, right? So you don't have to, there's no auto ship coming your way that you have to sell. In fact, you don't even have to sell any product in the company if you choose not to, right? And your rank up is not based upon the volume of sales, right? And that is what makes LiveGood different. Another thing that makes LiveGood different is that LiveGood gives money back to its members. Now, Amazon have a membership. Amazon to have Amazon Prime, you need to pay $14.95 a month, right? But Amazon, though it has over 200 million members, they pay and they are entitled to get at least a 5% cash back discount on their purchase. But they don't. The company Jeff Bezos do not send checks back to its members, right? They may remove some of on the product. So in that way, you are saving a dollar saved with a dollar earned. So you are saving, but they do not send cash back. LiveGood, on the other hand, not only have that discount for the members, but if as a member, as an affiliate member, you put yourself in the position to actually receive money back from the company. And I will explain why when we come to the compensation plan. Now, LiveGood is the most, as we said, we bring the most advanced product on the market. So you ask, what are the products that is so enthralling that so many persons are using the product, even if you're not obligated to buy the product and to sell the product, but many persons are using it and they're coming back and they're making more sales and they come back every single month, all right? Literally, and it's changing their life because you're seeing results. Let's start with methylene blue. Methylene blue is a compound that you probably never heard of. But it is so important that the WHO puts it as one of the most essential products or medicine that persons ought to have. The first 300 most important medicine, it's part of it, right? But LiveGood have been around for many, many years, right? Many, many years, maybe up to 75 or so years persons have known about it, but it has been the best kept secret, right? It is very good that even the WHO believe that it is something that people ought to have as an essential medicine, but yet nobody seems to know much about it, or at least those who know have not been telling anybody else. And that is typical with the pharmaceutical industry. If you have a natural product that they cannot put a patent on because it's already natural, it's already doing the thing as it is, they can't modify it any better, they will not promote it because there's no money to be gained there, right? And so they will just not tell you anything about it, even if they themselves might be using it for themselves and their families, right? But they're not going to make money off it, so they're not going to promote it. But methylene blue is a compound that actually helps brain function, right? And the way that it does that is by stimulating how I say that it brings oxygen to what is called the mitochondria of the brain cells. Now, every cell in your body has certain organelles inside of it, right? You know, there is the nucleus of the cell, there's the mitochondria, there's the cytoplasm, different aspects. Back in your general science school or your biology classes, you did that back at school, right? Now, in every cell, there's a mitochondria. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. It's basically, it's the energy producing center of the cell, right? Every cell needs energy to stay alive and to function. If it's just like you and you're starving yourself, you will be weak. But if you have a good meal and you're eating regularly, you will be strong, right? That's the same thing with every cell in your body. Now, if the brain cell is a specialized cell that helps you think and analyze and be creative and so forth. The muscle cell does not have that property because it's for strength, right? It's for, you know, muscle mass growing and so forth, and allowing you to be agile and so forth, but it doesn't, it's not responsible for thinking and analyzing and so forth. So in other words, every cell, depending on where they are in the body, is differentiated in different ways, and they have different function. So the brain cells are responsible for your thinking, your memory, right? Your creativity, right? And so forth. Also keeping you in balance, you know, not being depressed and so forth. So all of these things are important, brain health. But if the mitochondria of your brain is missing energy or not producing enough energy because it's not getting enough oxygen or maybe enough nutrients, proper nutrients, then it will become weak, it will become slow, and your mental clarity, your mental alertness will also suffer. All right, that's simple. Well, what methylene blue does, it brings, increases the amount of oxygen that is delivered to your brain cell. And in respiration, you know, you need oxygen and you need the nutrients, and then you produce energy, ATP energy. All right. Cell is energized. They begin to perform their duty much better. So you can actually reverse your, you know, or help your brain cell, your brain function, your analytical skill, your memory, and so forth. You can actually help it by using methylene blue, because it re-energizes your brain cells, right? By bringing oxygen into the cells, making the mitochondria begin to work again, and the output as it used to do when you were young. When the kids are learning, they're like sponges. They just pick up everything. They remember everything. Mitochondria is working, and their brain is, the cells are all working. They're doing good. As you begin to get older, your brain begins, your brain cell, your mitochondria begins to slow down, to the point that it could actually almost completely stop, right? Because it's just an aging thing. And also nutrients and so forth. But as you begin to get older, you're not able to memorize as you used to when you were younger. And that has everything to do with the amount of oxygen and energy that is being produced by the mitochondria of your brain. So if you have methylene blue, it actually helps restore, enhance your memory, protect your brain cell, right? Improve your focus and cognition, everything to do with your brain and your brain cells and your mental clarity and so forth. All right, so that's what it does. Now, I must let you know that it leaves a blue stain, methylene blue, all right, to your mouth and your tongue. There are little techniques that they tell you how to use it, but ultimately you would expect, it's like taking the, you know, when the kids have the blue bubble gum and their mouth looks blue, right? So that you have to battle with, all right? If you can overcome that, then it's good for your brain, right? But otherwise, it's not a bad product. Multivitamins, you know, every company, good company, would have vitamins, but we have what is called bioactive complete multivitamins, and we have for both men and female. Now, what makes our vitamins different and more better? Well, for one, the price is rock bottom, $9.95 for the member. We have 24 vitamins and minerals, right? Essential vitamins and minerals that your body needs. So you see, the thing is that most persons are lacking in at least one or more vitamins and minerals, right? The studies have shown that 9 out of 10 Americans are deficient in one or more vitamins. And that is not altogether different from us. At least America is keeping count. We in the Caribbean maybe don't have that robust way of data keeping, but it won't be different from us, right? So consider that we are missing vitamins. We are consuming food, but we are not getting all the nutrients. Number one, because the food are not what it used to be. They are not as nutritious as before. They're using a lot more fertilizer. The soil is depleted, you know, all of these things. Beyond that, the choices of food that we make, the choices of eating, the things that we take to eat, more processed food, fast, easy to cook, but processed. And we are not getting the minerals kind of washed out already, right? In all the processing. So our body is likely to be lacking vitamins and minerals that is essential for the body's functioning. And so the way that you can improve that is getting the best, you know, food and fruits and so forth. but can you afford it? With inflation and everything of that, can you afford it? Can you afford feeding yourself the way you ought to? The next best thing is to take supplements, right? And that is where LiveGood and these multivitamins come in to help correct the deficiencies that you have in your diet. All right. LiveGood vitamins and minerals improve your cardiovascular system, also improve your immune system, and also promotes healthy aging. Let me just show you some of the ingredients that we have in LiveGood. You can see, as I said, 24 minerals and vitamins. The vitamin A, the vitamin E, vitamin C, all the B vitamins, B1, B2, B3, B6, BK, B12, all of that, the folic acid, B5, all of these things are there, right? And then you have the pentanoic acid and all of these things. All of these are vitamins that are essential: the choline, the iron, the iodine, the zinc, the selenium, magnesium, things that you probably have not even heard or you haven't given much thought of. All of it is there. It's in the multivitamins, so that when you take it, you are getting not just 100%, but if you see the figures there, I'm not sure if you can blow it up on your screen, but if you can see the figures there, you are getting more than 125% of your daily value. You are getting 447%. The vitamin B and the thiamine, 833% of what you actually need. So in other words, you are getting more than double, triple, quadruple. You are getting the vitamins, so that in time of need, you already can fall back and can correct the deficiencies and put you back on track where you ought to be. Your body will be happy for it. Look at the vitamin B12, methylcobalamin, 200 microgram. That is equivalent to 8,333% of what you need. We are talking about a complete multivitamin that absolutely gives you everything that you need. And all the shortfalls that you probably have in your diet, you can get it. For the men, there is lycopene that helps with the prostate. Men, the biggest issue for men is the prostate cancer, or just enlarged prostate and so forth. So that is there. For the ladies, the extra iron that you need, and iodine and so forth, is there. So you want to grab your hands onto these products. And when you look at the price compared to the other good ones on the market, good plant-based multivitamins, our price is $9.95. Metagenics Phytomulti is $47.45. You're saving 79%. Earlier on, I said you could save up to 75%. Well, in this case, you can save up to 79%. Money earned, money saved is money earned, right? You are actually spending 1/5 of what you would buy out there. You look at Nomedica Multimedica, they have theirs for almost $30. Ours is just 1/3 of the cost. So that is the reason persons are excited about LiveGood. You're getting the top class multivitamins, top class product at a rock bottom price, right? That you can afford and you can sustain your health on. We have vitamin D, vitamin D and vitamin K. Now, I do not know if you know that when it comes to the immune system, vitamin D is the most important vitamin. Now, the good Lord made it so that really and truly, none of us, especially Caribbean people, should be lacking in vitamin D, because the greatest source of vitamin D is the sun that is outside, right? And how much of it do we get in a year? Well, the people who live in the cold places, they don't get as much. But we in the Caribbean, I think we get sunlight maybe 11 months out of the year, right? Something close to that. I mean, we get some rain, but it's nothing compared to the amount of sunlight that we get, right? And so we really should not be lacking vitamin D. And so our immune system ought to be really, really good, robust, and very good, because that's the most important vitamins that helps your immune system. The fact is, unfortunately, too many of us are not spending any time in the sun. We're not spending much time in the outdoor, right? And even when we are in the outdoor, we are in our vehicle with tinted glasses and air condition, right? When we are at home, we're in the office, it's air-conditioned room, all rooms, all the windows are closed, and we are not getting any direct sunlight. And so, in as much as the sun is all about, we are not making the most use of it. And because of that, we are suffering like for the most part, like some of the other persons who do not get enough vitamin D. And so they do not get enough sunlight and they do not get enough vitamin D. Why is vitamin D so important? It promotes the absorption of calcium and phosphorus, right? As I said, it protects us against infections by keeping our immune system healthy. It is very important for postmenopausal ladies who are at risk of osteoporosis because of calcium, right? Calcium. Because vitamin D is important for the absorption of calcium. If you do not have enough vitamin D, then you will not be able to take in or absorb the calcium from the food, from the milk, from whatever source that you're getting it from, right? It will not be absorbed. It will be washed back out, right? And into your excrete. And so you're losing out on the calcium that you need, right? Especially when you need a lot more pregnancy, menopause, and so forth, and you're not getting it, then you are at risk of osteoporosis. Vitamin D supports your bones, your bone density. It helps in the muscles. It helps the immune system. It helps prevent inflammation. I'll tell you something. Things like atherosclerosis, the plaque buildup, or calcium plaque buildup in your arteries, all inflammation, inflammatory disease, and so forth. Vitamin D can take care of that. But we, as I say, are not getting enough, and we are short in our supplements, and so we are suffering with this. All right, it maintains a healthy heart function. And so if you're not, especially if you're not able to, you just can't because of the way that you work and so forth, but you don't have the time, it's good to have the supplement, the top-notch vitamin, with providing the vitamin D that you need so that your body can use it and utilize it for its function, for it to help the immune system to increase the calcium absorption and so forth. All right, so you really want to have that, increase your muscle contraction and all of these things. Calcium is needed to enter into the cell. So you really want your calcium level to be high, and so you need vitamin D. All right, as I said, compared to the prices of the other good ones out there, you can get our price. $8.50 compared to $34.45, compared to $21.40, you are saving 75, 60%, as if you were to buy it elsewhere. Ultra magnesium, what do you know about it? Magnesium is maybe one of the most important minerals in the body. Over 300 biochemical reactions every single day is directly associated with the magnesium in your body, right? And so when you lack magnesium, you're actually forfeiting these processes from being completed or maybe being done properly. We're talking about anything that has to do with your muscle, your nerve, your energy, enzyme reaction, and so forth. All of this is magnesium is responsible. Your sleep, right? When you don't have the magnesium, you will not have good sleep. When you have magnesium, you don't need any tranquilizer. The magnesium alone, and especially this one from LiveGood, puts you to sleep with a good, sound 8-hour, undisturbed sleep. And so if you have difficulty sleeping, you really want to consider getting your magnesium complex. When you don't have magnesium, your focus is also affected. You are not able to manage stress. We always talk about that. And, if you're not able to manage stress, then it increases your blood pressure and all of these things, release catecholamines into your system, and your mood is affected. I mean, just name it. So magnesium helps you manage stress. It helps you with your exercise performance and so forth. It helps you control or utilize sugar. So that persons who are diabetic, you really want to have a good source of magnesium so that it can help you manage your sugar level. Especially, it also helps men. The studies show that if your calcium level is higher than your magnesium level, in fact, there's a ratio of 2-to-1. If there is more calcium, let's supposing that there is 5 grams of calcium, you're supposed to have at least 2.5 grams of magnesium in your bloodstream, 2-to-1. But if there is 5 grams of calcium and only 1 gram of magnesium, the studies are showing that it puts you at a greater risk for prostate disorder. That's for us men, right? High-grade prostate cancer they did studies and they showed that persons who develop prostate cancer, and simultaneously there is a magnesium, the level of magnesium in their blood is significantly lower. In other words, if that magnesium level was at adequate level, they would have been able to fight that cancer. So you can see how good that magnesium is, not just for everybody, but especially for us men, it's very, very good. So you really want to be having your magnesium and having the best ones, all right? The glycinate and the gluconate. This is the one that we sell, ultra magnesium complex. For just $9.95, you can get it. Super Red. If you've been on this program before, you have heard us talk about Super Red. Super Red is it's a superfood, but it's not a single food. It's a combination of the red vegetables and the red fruits, right? And some other wonderful grass, basically you would call it, but they have blended them together. They have turned them into a powdery form with absolutely no preservative. It stays pure because it is in the powder form. And you can easily mix it in your juice, in your smoothie, in just with water, your tea. Listen to me, I began using this thing as my tea every morning. Like, why do I have to buy tea bags or buy cocoa or buy whatever when I have Super Red? Put my 1 scoop of Super Red in there. And if you want to put some milk and if you want to put some sugar, you can do your choice. But it has its own natural sweetener. That's good enough, right? And you can use this thing and it's really, really, really good. What it does, it actually stimulates or helps your body produce a compound that is called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is called the vasodilator of the body, right? It dilates your veins, dilates your arteries, brings down your pressure, and increases circulation, all right? As long as you have a good source of nitric oxide, you're good. You're really, really good. Very, very good for your heart and for your blood and for your circulation. The thing is, as you grow, by the time you get to age 50, your body is producing half of the nitric oxide you used to produce when you were 20 or in the 20s. So as you grow, it's a natural aging process, right? As you grow, you produce less. Now, if you want to kind of stop that that aging thing, and that way, and you need to increase your nitric oxide production. And the way that you do it is Super Red. The red group, the red fruits and vegetable actually helps your body produce nitric oxide. And so nitric oxide, when it's in the body, have been shown to help your circulation. It helps your blood flow. It helps your brain and your cognitive. I mean, proper oxygen is getting to your brain, just like when we did the methylene blue. Oxygen is getting to your brain, nutrients getting to your brain. Your brain function will last longer. It will be better, right? Your liver, growth and regeneration, energy, your recovery, your stress, all of that, sexual health, libido, your heart health, all of that is associated with nitric oxide. All right. As the circulation in your body, as long as there is proper circulation, the blood is flowing all about where it's supposed to get to, coming back, getting refilled with oxygen and so forth, flowing again, you are doing well. Many persons who suffer, like say the diabetics, they have poor circulation. That's just a part of diabetes, poor circulation. And that is the reason they have these sores on their feet and it's difficult to heal because they have poor circulation. So if you know of any person who have diabetes, you want to have them come on Super Red because it will increase that circulation and get that stubborn sore, right, to heal. Just by increasing your circulation, getting oxygen, getting proper nutrients into the area where your body can use it. All right, it's very, very good for men as well. Circulation, blood flow, you know that is good, especially when a man wants an erection. That's what he needs. We won't go through the whole process tonight, but we have done it before. But it actually helps. What is in Super Red? Alfalfa grass, barley grass, beetroots, the wheatgrass, All of this, Hawthorn berry is a powerful antioxidant-rich fruit. Aronia fruit, berry, powerful super food when it comes to vitamin C. You know, spinach, pomegranates, these are the things that we have known. But when all of these things are put together in a perfect blend, you are getting the maximum nutrients out of it and the maximum way of increasing your circulation. When you look at the price, ours is 18, Organifi red juice is $69.99. Super beets that has pretty much beets alone. Ours have beets and all of the other things I just mentioned. And theirs is 40, ours is 18, less than half of the price. All right, Super Green is a counterpart to Super Red. We're talking about the green line of product now. You know that's good for your immune system. Your parents used to tell you, you know, the bush tea, right, is what is good for your immune system. So here is it in a bottle, and you can actually have it for $18. It helps with the digestion, the roughage, the fiber in here, the stress support. It actually detoxifies your body, cleans up the toxin from your system. So you're talking about a product that is very, very good, removing the debris and actually putting in the good stuff. All right. When you look at the matcha powder, the moringa, when you look at the aloe vera, dandelion, and all of the good things it have, you know that this is a good product for the same price, $18. We have protein, especially this is plant-based, complete plant-based protein. Absolutely not from animal source. It is the plant-based. It helps rebuild and restore your muscles. It helps maintain lean body muscle. It actually works. If you look over my camera is off, but if you look over my shoulder, you'll see I have several bottles because we use it quite a lot. My wife competes with me for it. It tastes very good. It is so thick. You can make the best smoothie with it. It has a nice vanilla smell and texture. It is just really, really good. But beyond that, it also have been impregnated with 26 vitamins and minerals. So it's almost like a real complete food, right? And you can have this thing, especially if you're moving away from the meat, moving away from the flesh and so forth. That is the best vitamins you have. If you're into bodybuilding, you know that they always have this protein shake. That's where you can get the best one. And right here at LiveGood. Amino acid, the plain amino acid also help let me tell you, these work so well, especially if you want to lose weight. The amino acid, the protein, these are the ones you really want to have, and you move away from the meat and the flesh and so forth. All right. But this actually helps. I have used it. I love it because it actually boosts you up. It keeps you focused, right? If you're feeling the afternoon drag when, you know, after you've worked and your brain is tired and so forth, you're probably going home and you're feeling sleepy in the driving, you want to take this thing with you because it actually keeps you alert and keeps you going, right? It's almost like those energy drinks, but it is actually amino acid, the protein. All right, so factor 4. Factor 4 is the best and the first and only inflammatory management supplement formulated with 4 of the most powerful inflammatory ingredients. Right now, anytime you're making some kind of concoction for some cold or whatever, you have to get the garlic in, you have to get your turmeric, because we have known that you cook with it, because we know it's powerful antioxidant, right? Keeps the cancer and everything away. But it is when you add that to CoQ10, you've heard about CoQ10, you've heard about the omega-3. When you add that to this and you put this together, Dr. Heather Volz is one of the world's top immunologists. She was the one who put this thing together. It actually works. I was off for a month in November. When I came back, I had sold one for a friend of mine from the same department, and she was waiting for me the day I came back to work. She came to me beaming and like, why are you so excited? And she said, that's factor 4 work. I have no pain. And she could have said it loud so that everybody could hear. And I said, and she wanted to know how she can get another one. I said, now you need to you need to join LiveGood at this time, and you could get it for yourself and get it at a reduced cost, right? So it actually works. Some persons take longer than the others to correct things, but you really want to stay on it because it really, really works. All right. So There's organic coffee that actually is very, very helpful, especially if you're considering losing weight. It is formulated for that to help you lose weight. All right. It has functional mushrooms. It has Peruvian ginseng, keeps you alert, improves your mood, promote healthy brain function, and stimulate fat burning. And which is how it actually helps with your weight. We have CBD oil. You've heard about it. It's from the cannabis plant, but the extract from it, the phytocannabinoid that has been extracted from it, this does not have the THC. That is the one that the addiction, the one that gives you the high. It is another type of cannabinoid. But this one actually helps relieve pain and inflammation, arthritis, anxiety, depression, helps with cancer symptoms and so forth, reducing pain and muscle spasm. It treats seizure. I mean, just name it. Parkinson, all of these things you are telling me, I think you can Google yourself and actually see. All right, there are so many more. There's the anecdotal ones that they have not fully tested, but they tell you it's good for asthma. They tell you it's good for Parkinson's and so forth. It's good for the seizures and so forth. All of these things they keep testing it, and they have found over 100 uses for the CBD oil, right? The unfortunate thing for us is that many of the countries in the Caribbean still have a ban on importing CBD because it is from the cannabis plant, the carte blanche, that was a bad plant, that, and so forth. So they just, every product that is from the plant, they have put a legal restriction on it. But they are waking up to it, and they are actually beginning to make some inroads in changing some of these laws that are, counterproductive to the country and also to the individual, because you don't just throw the baby with the bathwater, right? Our price is $18. Green Roads, Young Living, their price is in the 80s and the 90s, 1/5 of the price. You're saving more than 75% in just buying our CBD, which has more CBD. We have 750 milligrams, whilst these have 550, 500 milligrams. You see, and our price is still 1/5 of this. Now, here's a new product. It used to be there, but it was pulled out and then redesigned. And they have put it back. It came in last week, and that is the E3. Now, this is especially good for persons who are into gymming or persons who are into exercise and so forth. Absolutely good. If you're an athlete, you're playing football for your country, or whatever high intensity sports and so forth, this is really, really what you want to have, right? The E3, energy, endurance, and electrolytes. What they have done, they have removed the caffeine. It used to have caffeine, they removed it, and then they put in essential amino acids. You remember I told you about the amino acid earlier on? Well, they put in things like BCAA that improve your muscle mass, beta-alanine that enhances muscle performance and decreases the burnout. You see other things like beta-prime for physical and mental stress. So all of these things actually help in energy, it helps in endurance, and it helps in hydration. All right. This is really what you do. If you're doing an athlete and you're playing football, you know you're gonna get dehydrated because you have to drink a lot of water. A product like that actually produces and enhances these areas so that you are getting a complete new meal before you do your exercise, after you do your exercise. If you just want to, to go on running, going out to do your sports, all of these things are really, really good. E3 is really, really powerful. There is, when you look at the comparison of the price, the other ones on the market, again, you can see our price, $18, the ones on the market, $50, right? So you're saving. Now, the newest item that was launched today is the essential oil, LiveGood Essential Premium Essential Oil. Now, we will give you some more information on that maybe by next week and so forth. But there are a good number. I listened to the lecture, and if you want, I think I posted if you go to the chat right now, you will see the link. If you have not listened to it, you can listen to Ryan and Lisa speak about it today and how to use it. And what they are all good for, the essential oil. In this one, we have the lemon, we have the lavender, the peppermint, the immunity that has about 6 different essential oils in it. There is the I think is the frankincense, and also the tea tree. It comes in that nice box, and the price is $50. And if you're retail, it's $20 more. All right. So you really want to listen to the lecture and to see how you can use it. And you probably already have essential oils using in your house and so forth, but these are really, really good. I tell you which one is good for what purpose. If you listen to the lecture, you'll find it. I have the link at the bottom here, but even more so, you could go to the chart at the top and you will see, you could click on it and listen to the lecture. Ours is just $50, and the others, look at the price of the other essential oil. The same 6-pack for $209. That's US dollars, right? Young Living, $252, and ours is just $50. Right? That is what LiveGood is doing. That is why persons are so excited. Again, more stuff for the people who are doing muscle, who are increasing, bodybuilding and so forth. There is a creatine and HBV. So we have that. You can read up on that if you're interested in this as well. All right. So we don't have to go into it much, but letting you that it helps improve your muscle strength, reduce recovery time, promote maximum endurance. So a lot more things here for the persons who are into weightlifting and so forth, and into, there's stuff for the skin. Instant youth makes your face look better in less than 90 seconds. Right? I actually have it, and I've tried it. Right? It removes the kind of wrinkles, it kind of tighten up your skin, and you feel it. You actually feel it's working. And it removed the bags under your eye. So especially if you go into an interview, you're going into your office, or you live in your office, the ladies always go into the washroom and they nice up themselves again before they go out. Well, that's a good thing to have. Your instant youth really makes you look younger in less than 2 minutes. Then there is the ageless, which is actually a serum, a skin serum, which contains 12 of the world's richest fruits and vegetables that provides more skin rejuvenation, right? As it does that, it actually puts collagen back into your skin, because collagen is what you had when you were younger, when you had this nice, supple, skin, smooth and looking good and, radiant and so forth. As you start getting older, your body stops producing collagen. And then that leaves you with wrinkles, right? And the appearance of aging. So if you're able to put that back in a natural way and cause your body to regenerate the collagen, then you are actually reversing that condition, at least stopping it for some time and making you look good and younger for many more years to come. There is a collagen peptide that's a stronger formulation that actually helps with not just the skin, but also helps with the muscle. It helps with the joints. It helps with, the cartilages and so forth. It helps your body to repair and to grow again, and synthesize new collagen, so that the joint pains that you used to feel because you're getting older and so forth, it actually helps with these things. So that is another powerful product that you want to have. If you are sluggish during the day and you feel sleepy at work and you want an energy and focus patch, there is the patch. If you're having difficulty sleeping, there is another patch for that. So all of these things, these are what we have so far, more than 20 or maybe almost 30 products so far, and they're continuing to add, right? Everything packed. You can get that for $320 as a member. If you're not a member, you get it for $400, and so forth. But all of these things, it is there. You can choose a single one, or you can choose a pack, the daily essential pack, for example, just for $27.40 for multivitamins, vitamin D, magnesium. You can choose it. You can, if you're into weight, losing your weight, you have the lean body pack. So you can choose what you please. You can also have your t-shirt. You can get your cap. You can get the shaker, try to mix your products. I mean, there's just name it. LiveGood is really, really doing well, and persons are really, really excited about it. Now, how do you become a member of LiveGood? You've seen the products. You're excited about the products. You want to try it. It's good for your health. How do you become a member? Well, you get a link from somebody who would have invited you. Most likely the person who invited you to this program, you can get a link for them. If you saw it on Facebook or something, maybe look for the number and give the person a call, or maybe a WhatsApp or Telegram. You can send a note to them. All right. when you get that link and you sign up, it would you would have to decide if you want to be an affiliate member or just a member. Now I'll tell you the difference. If an affiliate member, you pay a one-time $40. One time $40 US, never have to pay that again. And then you pay your monthly membership, $9.95. So in other words, to start off as an affiliate, you pay a total of $49.95. Here is the breakdown there. $9.95 for the month, for the first month, $40 as an affiliate, that's $49.95. There's another way that you can do it by paying for the entire year. And there's an advantage with this one because you pay $149.95, and that will give you an entire 12 months coverage. You don't have to pay anything for the 12 months. You are totally covered as an affiliate member. All right. There is the other way that you can do it. You can say, okay, well, I don't want to be an affiliate. I just want to be a member. Well, in that case, you only have to pay the $9.95 for the month, right? But here is a disadvantage. If you are a member, you will get the products at discounted price. Yes. You have to maintain your membership and you can get all the products at a discounted price. But what you cannot get is money back. You cannot get a compensation as just a member. But if you pay that extra $40, you have put yourself in a place where you can actually not just get healthy, but you can also get wealthy, because LiveGood is going to pay you back and I'll show you how, in what areas that you will get paid. All right. When you have received the link from somebody who maybe invited you, they will send a link to you. You will listen to a 5-minute video about what the company is all about, and just 5 minutes, not as long as I'm doing right now, but it would give you a good synopsis of what the company is all about. And then you ask you to reserve your position. You fill in that information, Gerald Smith or Alvin Charles or whatever. You fill in that information, put in your email, and then an email will be sent to you. And from now on, the company is communicating for you through your email, and then they will show you how you can get started, how you can pay in the money through your credit card and so forth, so that you can get started with LiveGood. You get all the information, you get all the product information that I'm giving you here. You can read up. I mean, you can just, and not only that, as an affiliate member, you can also own what is called a retail store. You can own a retail store where you can actually do your own business selling LiveGood products using your social media pages, your WhatsApp, your Instagram, your Facebook, whatever. You put your link up there, person click on that link, they come to that place where they see all of the company's product, all of what I mentioned, they make their order and they order their products. And when you do that, the company, when the person do that, the company actually compensates you for it. All right. So what are the compensation that we are talking about? The promotion, I think, is ended. But I think this month I noticed that the list of all the persons who qualify to get into the draw, and some persons will be coming out really, really good with $10,000. Another one will come out with $50,000. You know, if you qualify, you have as better chance as everybody else. All right. Now, 7 ways of earning in LiveGood, and that is for the affiliate member. Remember that from not just a member, but an affiliate member has these 7 ways that they can earn. All right. So it pays to pay the extra $40 one time. Don't have to do that again. Next year, you don't have to do the $40 again. You just pay your monthly membership, right? Because you paid the $40 before. And within that year, you probably would have made more money back than what you would have, put in. So there's the fast start weekly book commission. If you bring in somebody into the company, that you sponsor somebody, you give them a link and the person join and become a member, they come in with $50, $49.95, right? When they come into the company, if the week that they come in, LiveGood on the first days when LiveGood pays on the weekly, on Thursday night, they would keep 50% of what the person have brought and give you 50%. In other words, because I assisted the company in bringing one person into the company compensates me for doing that. All right? So they keep, of the $50 the person brought in, they keep 25 and they give you 25. Now, if you are a branch member, that means you have brought in 2 persons into the company opens for you what is called generational fast start, so that you now can not only gain from the person that you bring in, but also gain from the second generation. In other words, if I'm Alvin, if I bring in Jack, I will have gotten $25 from Jack. He brought in $50 into the company kept 25, and they gave me 25 for bringing him into. It's a new person I brought in. If I have brought in Jack and Jill, I now have qualified as a branch. I'm now a branch member of the company. So what has opened for me is another field of making money. So if Jill now and Jack brings in 1 or 2 persons, they will get the $25, but I will also get the 10% of what the person brought into the company. So I will get $5. And if you get to the silver rank, where you bring at least 10 persons into the company, then 4 generations is open to you. And the higher rank you get, the deeper you can actually pull from the company. All right. Now think about it. If you paid $50 to start the business, and you introduced it to 2 persons and they came in to join, you made $25 from one and you made $25 from the other. What have you just done? You have just paid back for the $50 that you brought in. So you've broken even. If you bring a 3rd person, that $25 is profit. So it's very, very easy to make money in this company by introducing the idea to others. And the reason that you're introducing it, not just for you to make money, but you want persons to get better and to get a product that is going to help them, especially if they have they have some health issues and so forth. You really want them to get better. So you're doing it, but as you're doing that, the company is rewarding you for introducing the idea, introducing the plan, introducing the business to others. That's a good company, right? Giving back what you're bringing in. There's a matrix 2x15 monthly commission that as you come into the company, you have 2 spaces made available to you, one on the right and one on the left. So you've brought in your 2 persons, right? But supposing that you have more, you've brought in the 3rd and the 4th and the 5th person. So you've gotten your $25, but the company puts them under you because you're the one bringing them in. Now, because your 2 space is already taken, then where else can the 3rd person go? It has to go under one of the 2 that you brought in. And if you have a 5th and a 6th, and maybe you have 20 persons that you have introduced, it all falls down below you. Under everybody, there's 2 space. And so you see the red is you, then the gray, that's your 2 space. And then you have, if Jack has not brought in anybody, but you are still bringing in, then that 3rd position, it goes on the Jack. And in the next one goes on the Jill, right? Remember the example I gave. And so forth until you can actually fill their matrix for them, because it's your business. You are helping those that is below you. You getting from them, you got your $25, but by you also helping them as you continue to go. You understand the business better, you've been in it a little longer, you have more experience, you can approach persons better. So you might still be able to get more persons. But as they begin to learn, they come to these programs and begin to learn, and they begin to tell their friends, they are also adding persons. And now your matrix is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Now here's what the company does. For every person that's under you that pays their monthly subscription of $10, $9.95, the company gives you 2.5% of it. 2.5% of $9.95 is just 25 cents. Wow, that's not too big, you say. But it actually builds up. Because when you have the first 2 persons, you'll get 50 cents. When the next level is filled, there's 4 persons, that's 6. Now you get 150. Now think about it. If there's 100 persons under you, 1/4 of 100 is 25. So that's $25 that's guaranteed to you every month. If as you begin to grow and your friends and those below you begin to add their 2 and add their 3 and so forth, you're beginning to grow, and your matrix begin to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And pretty soon, you never know, in 6 months, you may have 1,000 persons under you. That's a guaranteed $250 every month, right? 1/4. Just whatever the number is, just divide by a quarter and you'll see how much you're going to get. And then you can go down all the way to 15 levels. And if you ever get to 15 level, you are pulling over $16,000 every month, right? That's just another way of getting paid by the company. There's a further way. There's what is called a matching bonus. So you brought in Jack, and Jack now, at the end of the month, he have been working. He has persons he have added. Your team is growing as well, because whatever Jack bring in also affects you at the top because you brought in Jack. All right. So let's say Jack made $100 in his matrix for the month. You know what the company does? Because you are the one who brought in Jack, the company matches what Jack made by 50%. So 50% of 100 is $50. So if Jack made, you were the one who brought in Jack, Jack makes $100, the company gives you $50. If Jack makes $1,000, guess how much you get? $500. Now, supposing that you brought in 10 persons into the company, and all of them are beginning to earn in the matrix. So if Jack made 100, you got 50. Jill made 500, you got 250, right? It's adding up. So at the end of the month, all of the work that your directs are making, the company continue to help to pay you. Now they themselves also get the same thing, because the person that they bring in also are getting money, and so they are also getting the matching bonus as well. So everybody's gains. Ultimately, what you notice from the company is that most of the money that comes into the company gives it back out to its members, those who are actually working, right? If you're sitting around doing nothing, you will get something, but it will take some time, right? Because you basically depend on other persons to do the work for you. But if you get involved yourself, start introducing to your friends, just because you love them, just because you can see the potential of them getting out of the long list of medicine that they've been taking, you are actually introducing them to something good. Company continues to pay you for your effort. All right? Now, that's a matching bonus. Very exciting. The retail commission is like this. When you come into the company and you pay in your affiliate membership, the $40, you are given a web page. And on that web page, which is in your name, it's your business, your online business. The company allows you to advertise all of the products that they have on your web page. They created it for you. Any sale that is made from your business online, you put it on your WhatsApp, you put it on your status, person see, they click on it, those inquisitive ones are clicking on it, and they see the product super rare, and they read up all of this wonderful thing, and they make that purchase. Whatever profit the company makes on that sale, they split it half and half with you. So if they made $100 profit from sales from your website for the month, they're gonna keep $50, and then they will give you $50. If they made $1,000, guess what they will give you? They will keep 500, and they will give you 500, right? If you begin to rank up in the company, you have to have added 2 persons to the company. The company no longer give you just 50%, but they add another 10% to that. So you get 60% of the profit, and the company keeps 40%. If you get to diamond level, you will be getting 80% of the profit, and the company only keeps 20%. The higher you rank up, the more persons that you introduce to the business, and persons again they join, the company continues to reward you for it. All right, and that is it. If you work, the company recognizes your work and they compensate you. If you are somebody who is an influencer, you can make things happen. You can sell products, right? You've been in this thing before, you have a network and so forth, and you're able to get persons to buy. They may not want to be part of the company, but they're buying products, and you're giving them the link and they buy it. Let's say you made $2,500 sales for the company. Well, they add, instead of the 50% that they would give you, they add 10% to that. So now you get 60%. If you ever, any one of these days, good fortune, you made $50,000 for the company in sales. Maybe you own a pharmacy. Maybe you have a gym, and you have a link with that individual, and they buying all of these gym products and so forth, the complete protein and the E-free and all of these things. And you make so much money in sales, where the company tells you can have all of the profit for that month. 50 that you're guaranteed, and they add another 50%, that's 100%, right? So the company is a giving company. Here's another great way the company pays. That's what everybody wants to be, right? A diamond. if you get to diamond in the company, it takes some work. Trust me, it takes some work. But if you ever get to diamond, you become a shareholder of the company. Every month, when the company calculates the amount of sale that it makes for the month, they put 2% of their sales in a diamond pool. And all of the diamonds is shared equally among all the diamonds. Now, when the first guy became diamond, his name is Tim Miller. He became the first diamond. There was no one to share it with. He was the only diamond, so he took everything home. That month, that first month when he became diamond, he took $25,000 home. The second month, 2 other persons had become diamonds. So now there are 3 of them. But guess how much they pull in for the month? They pull in $23,000 each. You say, how is that so? 25 divided by 3 is 8. You know? No, because the company had made more sales for the second month. And so their 2% no longer represented 25%, but it represented $69,000. And so that was divided equally among the 3. Each of them took $23,000 home. Now there are a lot more diamonds. And so persons are still pulling between 14,000 and 16,000 and so forth, the diamonds. All right. So the aspiration of everybody is to become a diamond someday. All right. And every month, you know, as long as the company made sales, and they do, and they continue to make in the billions, then you millions you will get. There is a crown diamond that even Tim Miller and Santiago has become 2 crown diamonds. They are getting an additional 0.5% of that. So they're picking up 2.5% of that diamond pool as opposed to just 2%. All right. So so I should say no, they're picking up an additional 0.5%. Yeah, that's the better way to say it. All right. So these are the ways the company pays back. Now you say, how do I gain that money? How do I make use of that money? How do I? Well, if you live in the United States, you can directly deposit it into your account. You know, you have a Chase Manhattan Bank, or you have, you know, JP, whatever. The American banks, right? You have an American account, you can get it directly deposit. If not, you're international, then you can get it into your global e-wallet, right? And in your global e-wallet, you can leave it there for many reasons. You can leave it there to buy products. You can leave it there to pay your monthly subscription. You can leave it there to sponsor somebody, maybe one of your directs. They have the money cash, but you need to get it onto the system. They don't have a card or whatever, and you can pay it for them, and they give you the cash, so you make your transaction. You can do many things with it, right? You can also transfer it or wire transfer it into your bank from your global e-wallet. Of course, there's a little transaction fee for that, and you understand. But then there's another way that you can do it. You can order a MasterCard that the company has made available to you, and you can upload that your income for the month up onto your MasterCard, and then you can use it as any other Visa card or MasterCard. You can use it wherever MasterCard is being used to shop online, Amazon, your Walmart, where you have money on your card, you can use it, right? You can swipe it at your point of sale service and pay your electricity bill and pay your your lunch for your you know, that you order at the restaurant. You can take your wife or your spouse to the hotel, use your card to pay for this, because your card has money that you gain from LiveGood, and you can use it to make your transaction. All right. So otherwise, there is another way, the cryptocurrency. All right. So those who are into Bitcoin and Litecoin, and those who are into Ethereum and Binance or whatever, if you're into cryptocurrency, you can ask the company to pay you in Bitcoin, and you give them the link, and then they will send that money to your Bitcoin address, all right, or your Binance address or whatever. All right. So that's other ways. Now, at the end of the day, you have a choice. The choice is, did what you hear excite you enough that you want to be part of this? You'll become part of it for 2 reasons. Some persons come for the money, some persons come for the health. I tell you what, you can have both. If you're an affiliate, you can have both the health, because you get the product, and you can also get the compensation, which is direct money, whether on your card or for Bitcoin, or for, you know, direct deposit or whatever. But you can get that money, and you can increase your portfolio. All right. So my suggestion is, listen, understand, Heard the testimonials from others who have been in there for a year and a year. We go into our 14 months now. 990,000. By the end of this week, we are very likely, before our 14th month, we are very likely to pass the 1 million member mark. Right? Affiliate members of persons who have been so excited about the company that they have joined and they have brought in their friends and they are doing well because they are getting a compensation from the matrix, they're getting a compensation from the fast start bonus, and they are actually using the product and increasing or improving their health. All right? Don't delay. Act now, because the higher your position, the quicker you come in, the higher your position, the better for you. All right? You can use both methods, the yearly or the monthly, either way. As long you're in, you're in. And you just maintain your membership and you can be on your way. All right? So do not just want to be a retail customer. You pay more for that for the thing, because you're not a member, you have not paid any subscription, then you have to get it at a retail price. Right? Why would you want to do that? By just paying $10 for the month and you can get it all the discounts. And some of the discounts are even more than $10 just for one item. Or rather, as I said, the affiliate, you pay that extra $40 at the beginning, so $50 at the start, and you can be an affiliate for life. As long as you pay your monthly $10, and then you're good to go. With that $10, not only does it guarantee you your monthly and getting your income that is due to you, but it also gives you an online business. An online business that you can use and you can advertise anyway. You can make a YouTube video on it. The company allows you to advertise. They want persons to hear about the company. And they are growing because over 2,000, 3,000 sometimes persons join every day, sorry. So that at the end of the week, they have sometimes 20,000 persons or 25,000 persons have joined. New persons are joining the company. So the word is going around. You can be part of that, and you can set up yourself for now and for later and for the future to get residual income. You can leave some things back for your family as well, for your children, help them out, whatever. There is money to be gained in a legitimate way. So let's do that. And let us, and as Fabian would say, we will see each other on one of the beaches of this world, right? Where we are relaxing because we have made a proper investment, and now it's reaping and benefit. All right, with that said, I will stop the recording.